The whole idea of having a sprite sheet was to have just one file for all the images. And now we have two different sprite sheets, but still it's the same images. And we could actually combine these into a single sprite sheet. The problem is, of course, that they have different lengths, but that's okay as long as we keep the sprite sheet as wide as the longest sequence of sprites. But let's combine them into a single one. And since we have the second artboard here, let's just move it up and see if we can do that. I can't. Can't we actually move? Yes, and keep shift pressed and connect. Some hidden will not be moved. I don't think there was anything hidden. No, excellent. And then we're simply going to remove the artboard. Gone. And then we're going to expand this artboard here and just make it twice as tall, 64 times 2. So now we have complete sprite sheets where one of the sprite animations have 5 frames and another one only has 4. As long as each frame has the same height and width as all the others in the same sprite sheet. So let's export this. Mute button sprite sheet. Yes, replace that. And then in our CSS, we do not want this anymore. It's same background image for everything, same background size for everything. And that should give us, this is still correct. See, something weird is going on. Let's just reload here and make sure. And that is of course because the sprite sheet is now twice as tall. So it's 505 times 2. 5 times 2. And then this animation here is, this is the mute animation. And now we are going one down, so it's -100. It's also -100 here. So that is the unmuted animation and the muting and the unmuted. So we can have two-dimensional sprite sheets as long as you remember that the second parameter here is the row, and we always go minus. This is row 0, this is row -100, and this would be -200, and so on and so forth. And this is position 0, position -100, -200, and -400, because you have to shift the rest, you have to shift the entire background 100% in this left direction to get to the next one. So you have to shift it -100 and 200 and 300 and 400 to get to this, and then 500 would get to the first one again. So this is how we use two-dimensional sprite sheets to have several different kinds of animations on the same element. And what we need to remember is to set the background size at how many columns we have and how many rows, and then to use the correct column and row in each animation. That's pretty much all there is to say about sprite sheets. I have no idea how to fix the wobbling, except using pixels instead of VVs.